Start game now.
Kermit loves rivers, so it's no surprise that he would bring with him today River Raid for the Atari 2600. The label art, well, it's just your standard Activision label. The glue is coming through, a screenshot, nothing really great there, but I really like the manual art. I like how they illustrated it to make it look like it's a page of battle plans. Very cool. Let's go ahead and take River Raid, pop it into my Atari 7800 Pro system, and see how this game flies today. Let's go to the game. River Raid was published by Activision and carries the copyright year of 1982. It is a vertical scrolling shooter for 1 or 2 players alternating with one standard mode of difficulty. River Raid was made by Carol Shaw, who is widely regarded as the first female video game programmer, for a game she made for the 2600 called Polo for Ralph Lauren's company. The game was not officially released by Atari, but she did follow it with video checkers and 3D tic-tac-toe. In River Raid, your job is to fly down a river of no return, blasting away bridges and enemies while avoiding contact with riverbanks on the side. Using the joystick, you can move to the left or right, but when you do, you accelerate slightly, so you want to be careful not to crash into something. You can also accelerate by pressing up and slow down by pressing down. Pressing the fire button fires your missiles. You can only fire one on screen at a time, but if you hold down the button, you will continuously fire after you shoot one and it disappears. When the difficulty switch is in the B position, you can steer your missiles with the joystick. When it is in the A position, they go straight ahead. There are 3 main enemies in the game. The tanker boats are worth 30 points, and helicopters are worth 60. Some will stay while others will move side to side in the river, but they may not start moving right away. There are also 100-point jets that are allowed to fly over the riverbanks and will wrap around the screen. None of these enemies shoot, but if you crash into them, the riverbanks, or a bridge, you will lose a life. You also have a fuel gauge and can lose a life by running out of fuel as well. You can refuel by flying over fuel depots, but you can also destroy them for 80 points. You also get 500 points for each bridge you destroy, and you earn an extra life for every 10,000 points you score. You start with 3 jets in reserve and can have a maximum of 9 jets in reserve if you earn enough points. River Raid is pretty much a never-ending game, and it can get tougher as you go on. But if you are able to pass 999,990 points, you will blow up and the game will freeze, turning your score into exclamation marks. And I am nowhere near good enough to accomplish this. Graphically speaking, I think the game looks really good for the 2600. You can easily tell what everything is, and I like how colorful it is, especially compared to many space shooters that use simple black backgrounds. While the 2600 was not known for smooth scrolling screens, River Raid does a really good job in that department as well. There is no music, but I do like the sounds, including the warning beeps if your fuel gets too low. And of course, this is a family-friendly game. On eBay, loose copies typically sell for $6 to $10. Complete copies are going for about $20 and new for $40. And as always, this includes shipping. So what did I think of River Raid? I thought it was a lot of fun. I really liked the graphics and the depth of the gameplay, with the refueling and the ability to both speed up and slow down. So where am I going to rank River Raid? It's going to be in the top, very close to Ms. Pac-Man, which I currently have at number 3. And actually, I do like Ms. Pac-Man just a little bit more, so I'm going to make River Raid my new number 4 game. River Raid is a must-have on the 2600. If you enjoy retro-related videos, would you please click the like and subscribe buttons? You can now support the show through Patreon as well. Just go there and search for the No Swear Gamer. Also be sure to check out some of my other videos covering Atari, Sega, Nintendo, and more. With over 175 episodes now posted, there's something for just about any retro fan. Thank you guys for giving me a little part of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next episode of the No Swear Gamer. Take care and watch out for those bridges.